Which project is Telos going bananas for with 3 million Telos in support? Find out our #1 moment this week. Hello and welcome to another top 5 Antelope / EOSIO moments of the week. Now, please keep in mind none of this is financial advice and you are strongly advised as ever to do your own research. This is brought to you by the team at Helios, myself, Chris Barnes.
And Waxer. So, starting with number 5, we have the Ideathon EOS Term 4 Chief Delegates, and they have met with Eves from the ENF to kick off their term.
Yes, that's right. So the 4th set of chief delegates are off and running. And now for the 2nd term in a row, the newly elected CDs have met with the executive director of the ENF, Yves Larose. The conversation was moderated by Michael from Bywire and had some quality back and forth between the CDs and Yves. Yves reiterated the network's commitment to supporting the development of this social experiment in a new form of democracy. Where Eden goes from here, however, is not being directed by the ENF in what is truly a decentralized community and decentralized evolution. If you'd like to check out the conversation, you'll find the link in the live stream below.
And now for number 4. So 529 participants have now signed up for the EVMX Ideathon.
Yes, that's right. So you've got until October 31st to get your submissions in for this event and to qualify to win a piece of the $125,000 of prizes up for grabs. Of the 529 participants, there's actually not been a lot of individual project submissions. So if you're sitting on the fence about submitting, I suggest you get off of it. If you're looking for some guidance on what to do with your submission, we've got a playlist on the Helios channel with 5 different workshop videos to help you along. And for the event itself, there's 2 tracks. There's a Trust EVM GameFi track with $50,000 in prizes and an Ideathon no code required track with 5 categories, which are GameFi, DeFi, Social Good, Gov3, and Web3. And those have $75,000 in prizes being shared across. Head over to the EVMXideathon.devpost.com site to register, sign up, and learn more.
And now for number 3. So the ENF have a grant framework for developers to request funding from, like this recently submitted MSIG creation tool.
Yeah, so the grant framework by the ENF is a method by which projects can submit for funding to help build their application. They have 3 categories for funding: under $10,000, $10,000 to $50,000, and over $50,000. For those looking to apply, you can check out the submission in the description below, which will take you to a GitHub repo, which you can then fork and then use to make your submission. What's neat about this process is that basically all applicants are public. So recently I was having a look and saw this great project proposal by the Crypto Alliance team with Steve Floyd, which is to create an MSIG creation tool. This proposal is to create a template tool for MSIGs on EOS and likely for all Antelope / EOSI chains, since they all basically use the same MSIG functionality. This proposal hasn't yet been approved, but I, however, am hoping that it does. Especially in the Ideathon EOS community, we have a lot of MSIGs that end up being repeated over and over again. So to have a template tool just makes perfect sense.
And now for number 2. So the yield plus on EOS goes into full yield mode.
Yeah, so as of October 17th, DeFi products on EOS that have qualified and are accumulating EOS and USDT and TVL, which is total value locked, will now qualify for the extra 5% yield subsidy. You can check out all the qualified projects at tokenyield.io. And so far, it looks like DeFi Box is really making the most of the program, which is expected considering it being the biggest DeFi platform on EOS. At the time of the recording, DeFi Box, through 4 different protocols, is collecting over 1,400 EOS per day. The big question is, of course, what will DeFi Box do with all of these funds? Thus far, the swap liquidity pool is only paying 5.2% APY, for example. So I do believe I've heard rumblings that the DeFi Box community has not yet decided what it's going to do. It may, in fact, be buying back Box tokens, but we will stand by to see what they ended up deciding. DFS Network is also qualifying, and they are collecting 458 EOS per day. And it seems they have directed this directly to their EOS USDT liquidity pool, where stakers are currently collecting over 35% APR. We look forward to seeing what other DeFi projects launch on EOS and take advantage of this Yield Plus program.
And now for number 1, our top Antelope IO / EOSIO moment of this week is that Ape Swap is now live on Telos.
Yeah, Ape Swap is a really big project. And so on October 20th at 2200 UTC, Ape Swap launched on Telos. Ape Swap is an existing popular DeFi application that currently runs on BNB, Polygon, Ethereum, and now Telos. They chose to deploy on Telos because it is fast and scalable, has no front running, low gas fees, is eco-friendly, decentralized, and community governed. The launch of Ape Swap now supports the following products: a DEX with liquidity across 6 tokens, Telos farms where you can stake LPs to earn Telos, treasury bills to vest Telos and discount them by selling your LPs, and finally bridging to easily bridge your banana tokens to Telos via their multi-chain feature. Telos is supporting this launch with $3 million worth of Telos for liquidity incentives and provisions. There are also a few opportunities to win some prizes and get some extra Telos, so check out the Medium article linked below to learn more.
That concludes this week's top 5 moments of the Antelope and EOSIO ecosystem, and we look forward to seeing you again next week with more.
Yeah, hit that like, subscribe, share, all those good things. We're coming at you each and every week with the top 5 Antelope and EOSIO moments.